Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi everyone. Welcome back to our analysis of Tawaruq financing. Again, we are looking at Tawaruq for property financing. Even though there are other products like Tawaruq personal financing or Tawaruq fixed deposit product that we will look at later on. But this one on property financing, so we are trying to show that even without giving a loan, an Islamic loan, the Tawaruq contract is able to provide a liquidity or cash proceed to the customer, but at a price. So there's a finance charge on the proceed of cash that the customer get from this Tawaruq arrangement, and it is not free. It is basically a facility that will be accorded with a financial charge, which is the profit rate, because the Tawaruq financing, as I say, is not a loan. It is based on albay, where the albay will be able to generate the liquidity needed by the customer to pay off the outstanding balance of the purchase of the property. So what we see here, for example, in the diagram, I have it prepared for you. This is the CPO prices based on the Bursa Malaysia, Bursa Arsila Malaysia, where we are looking at the price movement of the crude palm oil. The CPO prices on the vertical axis in ringgit, and then we got the duration, the time on the horizontal axis, starting from 6 October last year, 7 October, 11, 12 October, and so on. And we can see that, as we know, of course, the price of the CPO will move up and down depending on demand and supply. So we can see that the price, from 6 October to 7 October has gone up, and then from 7 October to 11, it has come down, it go up again, come down, and then it will go up, and there is some volatility in the CPO market, which is basically what we expect to see. And then when we are looking at Tawaruq, we will see that these CPO prices will be used to determine the size of the CPO. What is the amount of the CPO that will be used in the trading for the MPA agreement, for example. Let's say the current price is RM 3837 per ton, and then we will multiply it by the quantity of the CPO, which will be equal to the price paid to the vendor 1, which is 10 million. So we will be able to get that quantity of CPO that will be used for the MSA agreement as well, right? But in the Tawaruq arrangement, we'll see that the MSA price, the price in the master sale agreement, is not based on the market price of the CPO, but it is based on the same price that was set for the MPA. So in a sense, overall, that the Tawaruq arrangement have actually cancelled the price movement that we see in this diagram. It basically, make the MSA price to be equal to the MPA price. The MPA price is based on the current market price, which is on the price on the 7th of October, which is 3837. But when we do the MPSA, that was, let's say, for 4 days after the MPA agreement, and when the MSA to be executed on the 4th day, the market price is 3692, but because of the Tawaruq arrangement is such that it wanted to guarantee that the customer will be getting the amount of liquidity intended in the agreement, then the price need to be set at the same price of the MPA, and this is where we will be getting into trouble, because in any sale, the rule of sale in Islam is that it must be based on market forces. It must be based on demand and supply. It cannot be based on coercion or some other manipulated system that can produce some artificial prices that does not reflect the current market movement. So this is the problem in the Tawaruq agreement, or the Tawaruq system, where the prices of MPA and MSA are equivalent. They are similar. The MSA price is set to be equal to the MPA price, MPO price, such that when the customer sells the CPO to vendor 2, the customer will be able to sell at 10 million ringgit or $10 million, which is the amount of liquidity that the customer intend to acquire from the Tawaruq arrangement. So this is an area which I presume is not a technical area, but it is a very commonsensical discussion about price level, and how much can we gather from the fact that the Tawaruq arrangement tries to guarantee a 10 million liquidity package to the customer, but at the expense of compromising on price movement, which is breaking the rule of sale. Okay, inshallah, we will further look at some example as we move on. I'll see you again. Please don't forget to comment and to share and to subscribe. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.